airport is so dead right now. But I've got everything that I need. Starbucks in hand. Ready for the lightest flight ever. Just a fanny pack as my carry-on.
Lindbergh Citrus Station is next. The time is 11:05 a.m.
So I'm not on the trail yet, but I'm already hiking. Just got dropped off in North Spring Station in Atlanta. And I'm about 35 minutes walking to the REI, and then I need to figure out a way to get to Amicalola from there, probably a lift or maybe one of the hiker shuttles, except you're supposed to reserve those weeks in advance, and I did not. All right, so it's been like a beautiful 20 minutes. It's overcast, but it's quite cozy outside right now. It's like 50, 55, somewhere around there. I'm on my way to the REI, about like 5 minutes away, I think. So I'm just waiting for my Uber that's going to be taking me to Amicalola State Park. Wasn't able to get one of the hiker shuttles because I did not plan ahead for that, which is typically me. It's kind of what I do. I don't really plan ahead too much. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt. But got my Uber to Amicalola. Should be there by 3 o'clock. Can check in my campsite. Just take the rest of today easy. Finalize my gear, go through my pack, make sure it looks exactly how I want, and then we will be good to go. So I made it to Amicalola State Park thanks to Brian, my Uber driver. He was amazing, really cool guy. Bought me a Gatorade and some Doritos on the way, so that was pretty cool. I am hiking the Overlook Trail to the top of the falls. I will show some of that in the video. I walked all day in Atlanta because I got off at the wrong stop. Now I'm walking here. I'm a little tired, but I've already walked over 20,000 steps today, and it's only 3 o'clock or something, so I'm not too upset. It is very beautiful here. And Georgia already has trees that are flowering. That's pretty cool. Tomorrow I will walk through the arch, but turn left on the approach trail and officially start my journey northbound on the Appalachian Trail. See you then. Good morning. I stayed at one of the campsites at Amicalola State Park, and I'm planning on starting my hike this morning. There is a winter and wind advisory all day today, so we'll see how that goes. Last night was a bit of a doozy. Wind gusts were up to 45 miles an hour. My tent stakes came out of the ground multiple times at night, and this is not a freestanding tent. It is trekking pole supported, so I had to get up, restake my tent in snow and wind in the middle of the night. That was cool. But I stayed warm. Good job, Enlightened Equipment. And yeah, we'll get ready for my hike coming up. As you can see, I'm bundled. Like I said, I stayed warm through the night, minus when I had to get up and exit the tent to go take care of restaking due to that ridiculous wind. So today I'm either going to go to Springer or Hawk Mountain. We'll see if I want to stop depending on the weather at Springer. But if the sun rises and maybe the wind dies down, I might keep going. My AT hike starts in just a few hours. Here we go. Good morning. I am making my way backwards on the Appalachian Approach Trail to get to the starting point, in which case then I will turn right back around to climb these same stairs I'm going down and officially start the approach trail to Springer Mountain. Last night was a doozy, but for some reason that made me feel better because last night was terrible weather. Tent got covered in snow. Stakes came out of the ground multiple times because the ground got so muddy and soft because it was all sleet. And I stayed warm and I feel good. So, take a look at this waterfall. It's gonna be a great day. AT, here I come. right, everybody. I had to run down here in order to start, but I've passed through the arch and I've officially started my hike on the Appalachian Trail. All right, now the trail does not begin officially until I hit Springer Mountain, which is an 8.5, I think it's actually closer to 8.8 miles, but we are on our way. I've gone through the arch. I'm on my way, retracing my steps on the approach trail because I wanted to start at the arch instead of just going from where I was. But that's okay. AT 2022, baby. Let's get it. I am almost to Springer Mountain. I think just about a mile and a half or so to go now. And finally, the snow and the wind have abated, and it's still icy, it's still cold, but my body is warm, and the sun is now out, and the clouds that were keeping the day overcast and gray have gone away. So, I am excited to get to Springer. Depending on what the weather forecast looks like for the remainder of the day, I'm either going to stop there or maybe keep going, because I know there's a few tent sites just past it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Woo, slippery. I made it to the summit of Springer. I chose to forego staying at the Springer campsites and shelter. I'm going to go about another 3 miles up and stay at the shelter and tent sites there. So I'm a little further below, or I guess a lower elevation, so to speak, because tonight the wind chill is supposed to be below 0, so the lower I can get, the better.
Sure did. That's when I fell on a root. Serious head injury.
Good morning. It is day 2 on the Appalachian Trail. Last night I did end up going past Springer Mountain, and I did stay at Stover Creek Shelter. Right now I'm passing Three Forks, just a mile or so past Stover Creek. It's a beautiful morning. It was very cold this morning, but now that the sun is up, it's actually quite nice. My core is good, my feet are good. My fingers were cold, but I've remedied that situation. Today is supposed to be 40 degrees, little to no wind, and then tomorrow 55 to 60, so weather is looking up, and I am excited. The goal today is to hit about 13 miles, so not too heavy, not too light, to Gooch Mountain. Let's get it. It has really turned into a beautiful day. I'm almost to the top of Gooch, and then I'll be calling it a day. So about 12.8 miles, I think. Just get my legs used to the elevation, used to the terrain, and then after a week or so, we'll start pushing bigger days. Got to be done by August. A lot of switchbacks on this mountain. They've kicked my butt. You're telling me it is fucking gorgeous. Whew. On our way to Above the Clouds Hostel. Hey everybody, it's Michael. Had a great afternoon. Didn't end up staying at Gooch. Ended up going another 4.5 miles or so forward. Was planning on staying at Above the Clouds Hostel, but they were booked full. Go figure. Got to start planning a little more ahead on these things. But that's okay. You just go with the flow. But camping out at some campsites up high on a ridge. It's very beautiful. And yeah, I cannot complain. Been hiking with one or two people that I've seen both nights so far, so that's been cool. I may have a trail name other than Sandals in the works, and this is a good thing because I think Sandals should stay where I got it, which is Isle Royal, and I think the trail name that I've started to kind of hear whispered in my ear a little bit is one that fits me very well. So once it starts to stick, we may make it official. Maybe something else will come along. Who knows? Tomorrow, depending on how my foot feels, I think I just pushed a little too hard today. I did 17 today. I think my body wanted to do 12, and 17 was like, hey, now your foot hurts. But I took a pain reliever, massaged it out a little bit. It's feeling better. So we'll see how it feels in the morning. If it's stiff and tight, I may take a 0 at the hostel. If it is not, then I'm just going to keep pushing the 15 towards, I believe, Woody Gap for my first resupply. So that'll be good. While last night was bitter cold and freezing, probably the coldest, it was the coldest night in Georgia all year, actually, last night. So there you go. Tonight is absolutely beautiful. I really love that I'm out here. It's been a very chill, mostly uneventful first 2 days on trail, but we're rocking it. We're rocking it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Rich and don't need them are going to start selling them. And then I can get one for like.
This is why we are out here. Look at that view.
Yep. Almost. Probably.
I have got in that right there, counting the van there. I bought the van.
Good morning from northern Georgia.
Online.
Me and my son drove up there. He drove me up there.
Oh, I bet you're right. Yeah, the False Peak. Just entered Blood Mountain Wilderness. Got up to the first false peak. Take a look at that view.
It's what, 9 miles.
Oh,
Oh, is it?
well then this ain't Blood Mountain. Blood Mountain Wilderness, not Blood Mountain. We have 9 miles until Blood Mountain, so ways to go. But it's a beautiful day. A ways to go. We'll get there. Goal is to hostel or cabin at Neel Gap. Is that what it is? Neel Gap. Whew, made it to Blood Mountain Shelter. Wow. Oh, man.
Sorry, just a second. You two want one of both of you.
We made it to Blood Mountain Shelter. We've got about 2.4 more miles in order to get to Neel's Gap, where we did secure a B&B. Shout out to Nate for getting that for us. But it is a beautiful view up here on Blood Mountain. Beautiful view. Take a look. All right, going to the top of Blood Mountain. Ooh, it's a nice little crevice. That'd be a good spot for shelter as long as the rain wasn't blowing in.
I'm already feeling kind of invincible when I don't have my hat on.
Whoo! Hello, Georgia. Oh my goodness. Nate, do you have a preference at all if you end up on video or not? Okay. Nate, say what's up, man.
What's up, man?
We've been crushing it today.
We've been crushing it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, isn't it great? Hey.
Wow. It's things like this, like all of a sudden I feel reinvigorated. Now, as soon as we have to go uphill again, I won't, but God, you can see forever. Oh my God, and that breeze feels amazing.
Oh, and the sun.
Is it just me? I'm not going to, but do you have the mild urge to try and jump onto that roof?
I honestly, I'd easily do it, but I'm not sure the roof will hold me.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. But I mean, parkour.
I've done jumps like that where, probably over exaggerated.
Oh my God. What a day.
That's a double.
I know. Not a cloud in the sky either. It is just heaven on earth right now. Me too. All right. Many people have asked me how I'm going to survive in the woods for so long. Well, this is day 3 and this is a road. And right up ahead is Mountain Outfitters. Hostels, food, beverages, resupplies, gear, whatever you may need. You might be able to take a look. There are a lot of people that are there. And let's try not to get hit by a car. Oh, Jeep's coming hot. Woo! Ow. All right, made it to Neel Gap. Blood Mountain was a good hike, good time. Now I get to rest and relax for a little bit. Maybe even grab a beer in town. So I'm sitting here at Mountain Crossings and above me is the tree where shoes and boots go to die. Potential through hikes and or footwear that was never destined to make it. But that's okay, because maybe they got new footwear that made it to Katahdin, and or maybe they said that the trail isn't for them, and that's okay too. The trail is for me though, sandals and all. And I'm excited. I'm gonna stay in a hostel tonight in Blairsville, which will be quite nice. Sharing it with 2 buddies of mine who I've met on trail, Nate and Mike. cool people. And then, yeah, we've on average about 15, 60 miles a day. First day was the roughly 11 of the approach trail, which doesn't count as AT mileage because it's the approach. And then once we hit Springer, it was, 17, and then today is 13, so can't complain. Miles are getting crushed, legs are feeling good, body's feeling good, and the weather is amazing right now. Hair's not doing so well. I was trying to brush it and I pulled out a huge chunk, so when I am done with all of this, or if I ever decide to get a haircut, even if it's just for maintenance along the way, that's gonna be a bitch for whoever is cutting my hair. So good luck trying to make it look good again. Sorry. All right. I think I'm gonna probably stop filming for now, and we'll see you at the hostel. I am freshly showered, and we are staying at Your Home in the Woods bed and breakfast. And it's an incredible spot. It's amazing. Our hosts, Bonnie and Paul, are incredibly kind and wonderful people with incredible backstories. We have essentially a whole house to ourselves with this beautiful deck overlooking their property. We're getting dinner, we're getting breakfast. They had a hiker box for us. This isn't the hostel or the B&B that most people go to, but look them up. Your Home in the Woods at Neel Gap. They're legit. Hi guys, it's about 7:15. Gonna reorganize my food and everything, get my packed for the night, and then probably hit the hay pretty soon. Bonnie and Paul provided an amazing dinner. Beautiful, super fresh, delicious salad. Amazing homemade chili served over rice. It was so good. I ate like 4 helpings. And then homemade blueberry pie for dessert. These are 2 of the most amazing people ever. Again, and I'll have it linked below if there's a website. I don't know if there's a website, but I will list their phone number. Your Home in the Woods B&B. They love hikers and they will take care of you. They pick up from many places. They're very close to Neel Gap. But this is my first vlog, kind of my arrival and my first few days on the AT. Thank you for following along. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.